Good morning, dear friends. As you know, I am going to teach you the subject name, that is Python, for BCCA 6 Sim Part 3. So Python, it is a language which having the so many features, as well as it is a structured language. So today we are going to learn about the introduction and the features of Python. So in introduction, it is a general purpose language which having the high level of performance. Okay, it is an object oriented language and it is used for various applications. So basically, in introduction of Python, it is nothing but the general purpose. It having the object oriented concept. It is expressive. It is used for the entrepreneur also. So easy. Second one is first one is a general purpose and second one is a easy to learn. Why it is easy to learn? Because it having the some repeated concept which we learn earlier, like C, C++, Java. We just known about the variable and the key structure, that is variable operators and all the statement like selection statement, branching statement and all. So this language is having some part of that particular language, so it is easy. How we learn, like English, there are some sentence like that we just write the sentence in a compiler or editor of the Python and it will going to execute for us. So the interpreter just use for interpreting that particular sentence. So it is easy to learn. Then dynamic typing. Dynamic typing means when we used the definition of the variable or variable defining in C or C++, we have to maintain the data type like int a. Okay, so in previous language we have to create the variable by following this syntax. Okay, so here we have to mention the data type along with the variable, and after that it will create the variable or memory space in memory, so that it will store the integer type of the data into one. But in Python we have to write just a equals to 10. Okay, so that the interpreter will understood that a is a variable which is going to store the 10. So the memory data type, memory and the data type of that particular variable is arranged or occupied by dynamically. So it is a dynamic typing. Then multiple programming pattern. That means the it having the GUI, it having the object oriented programming. It is used on the class platform language. So those are the features. So that's why according to our use we can use the some tool in Python. So for creating the program. So it having the multiple programming approaches like object oriented and all. So again that it is used for multi-purpose. Multi-purpose, that means this 3D means 3D animation creation. Then CAD/CAM, it is also used for CAD/CAM also. So basically the multi-purpose means only the Python is a language which we use for multi-purpose. It have all for this particular multi-purpose programming or multiple programming pattern, it is use some tool, or we can say the packages. If we have to download those packages and then import in our program, and we can easily use that particular program. Why? Because it having the large number of standard library. So after that dynamically type, as I earlier said, like this type. Then debugging fast, because it is a interpreter, it having the interpreter, so that the Python sentences interpret line by line and they execute all the lines. That's why the debugging technique is fast. So those are the introductory part of the Python. Let's move towards the features. So easy to learn and use. According to it is general purpose and easy to learn. That means some part of the Python we already know and the other part we have to learn in that. So this particular part is very easy because the basic concept of the operator and variable and the things which we already know. So it is very easy to learn. Then expressive language. Yes, like we write the sentences in English so that we can understood what we have to say by this statement. So this in the Python we can add the expression in our programming so that this particular program also express our thing. So user can easily understood what they want to do in their program. Okay, then interpreted language. Obviously, see, Python has an interpreter so that the line by line code will be checked and interpreted for the execution, and it is a interpreted language. Then cross-platform language. Cross-platform language, it is nothing but the feature which we use like platform independence. In Java, Java is a language which having the platform independence features. So it is also like that. Cross-platform language means we use this particular language on Linux, on Windows operating system also. So the difference between the operating system doesn't matter when we use this particular language. Next one is a free and open source. Why it is called as free? What is the feature of free and open source? Yes, Python provide us the standard web URL so that we can easily download the Python compiler or interpreter for execute our program. So those all things are freely available. Next one is object-oriented language. Yes, the all the object-oriented features like class, object, polymorphism, inheritance, encapsulation, all those object-oriented features are included in a Python. Then extensible. So extensible, what is mean that we are extend the language Python by using the C and C++ concept, and we easily manage those particular thing in Python. Then large standard library, as I earlier said, the Python language having the large scalable library for the application of a Python. Means we can create the so many applications by using the large standard library which is provided by the Python. Then GUI programming support. GUI means graphical user interface. So again, Python provide us the library standard which is used for creating the GUI. So we can create the graphical user interface as like as VB, as like as Java in Python also by using the standard library which is supported to create the GUI. And last one is integrated. It is integrated language because we are easily extend this particular language in C and C++. That means we just connect that Python language in other language also. That's why it is integrated. So this is the introduction and features of a Python. Then in next lecture we just discuss about the application of the Python. So it is okay for today. Be safe. Thank you.